We're back again with Suikoden. We're going to head back to the Elves village. We got the support of the Dwarves. So now we just have to tell them, hey, it's true. They actually do have, humans do have the power to wipe you out. You should probably start listening to us a little bit. They're a little bit stubborn. Can draw a lot of parallels from that if you want. A lot of, racism going on there. Dwarves eat elves. I don't know of any other thing that, any other fantasy genre, a book or story that says dwarves eat elves. Doesn't mean they don't exist. I've just never heard it. I mean, I have heard, in others that elves or humans are stupid compared to elves. Just a lot of general dislike. But we here at the Liberation Army don't tolerate that stuff. Unless you're part of the Empire, then you know what? We might forgive you anyway. Oh. That doesn't look good. Huh. I think, based on the music and their reactions, seems like Kwanda Rosman used the burning mirror on the village of the elves. So that's good. Not really. Not at all, actually. It's actually pretty bad. But we gotta get down this mountain first. But the death boars just keep on coming. They just won't leave us alone. And some dwarves are just like, you know what? You may have made some peace with us, but we're just going to keep attacking you. Now we could easily wipe these guys out. I'm not worried about that. They're not much experience. But hey, every bit of experience counts. Until I'm impatient, in which case, who needs the extra? Alright. I'm just gonna keep moving. I wonder where the number 108 comes from. So 108 is the number of characters you can get in this game. I'll go ahead and say that. There's 108 people you can recruit. There's a good number of them that you don't get in the story. All of these guys you get in this story. All 6. But there are some optional characters you do not get by just playing the main story. I mean, that was what one of my earlier videos was just recruiting the random people you could find near Torren Lake. Well, that's not bad. Poor Kirkus. Oh man. That would be brutal. You nearly drown from swimming to find help. You get thrown in jail. You have to sneak out. Your own people mock you. You go to other people that are just not friendly with elves. convince them that, hey, there's like somebody stole stuff from you and now they're going to destroy or kill everybody. And they don't believe you, and then you have to go back and you finally convince them and you go back and your home is gone. Like, whoa. It'd be rough. So we're going to go right back into the burnt village of the elves. Why? For that right there. Templeton. So, this is a very important optional character because this one will help us from, Burger Castle, from wandering. Why? Because now we have a mini-map. Recruiting characters gets you special perks. Templeton is one of those characters you have to come back for. And there are others that do little things that aren't necessary to complete the game, but they probably make your life a little bit easier. Like having that map. Uh-oh. It's the Kobold. Uh-oh, now it's the Imperials. Well, she knows what she's doing, I guess. There's only 9 of them. I think I can take them all on. Or no, 8. There's only 3 on that side. Oh, buddy. So the only problem with Kuromimi joining right now is, look, he's in the back row with a sword. He can't attack until one of your frontline characters dies. Which, we're gonna make sure that happens pretty quick. Not that they die, like, we're gonna end this battle pretty fast. First of all, bye-bye that guy. Just him. Oh. 138. Alright, is Cleo gonna finish him off? There we go. That was easy. What was everybody worried about? How are we losing? We just defeated 6 like nothing. Uh-oh. Hey, look, it's Humphrey's. Humphrey. Oh, look. Savannah made it. And that guy. He likes to talk about how fast he can run. Well. Alright, so Sanchez is around somewhere, and Humphrey. Alright, guys. It's time for the second type of battle in this game. Finally. Big team battle. As in, we're going to fight army to army. So, imperial numbers are always fixed. The Liberation Army goes up as you recruit more people. So, we have almost the most amount of people we can have. I think there's one or two characters. I think only one that I can think of off the top of my head that I could have recruited and I didn't. But I mean, you really gotta look everywhere for people. Actually, there are two. There are two characters I could have recruited. So, now, here are... It's basically like rock, paper, scissors, kind of. Charge attacks will do damage to both sides. Bow attacks will do long-range damage to both. And magical... do this. I think I haven't actually done magic versus magic. I've never done that. I think it's whoever's more powerful. But yeah, these are all the attacks, and you can see there are more spaces for more people as we get more characters. But these are the ones we got to use first. So, these guys, we want to see what the other guys are doing. But these guys could fail. Okay, Kwanda's attack. That sounds like a charge attack. So, magic beats charge. Bow beats magic. Charge beats bow. That's how that goes. So right now, what do we need to do? I just said it. Yeah, we need to do some magic. Whenever you use magic against them like that, yeah, they don't get a single one. I don't know that he does any sort of magic. Yep, get in there. And as the game progresses, we get more people that do more things. See, I think means it might not be. So, but we're still gonna do... We're just gonna go with it. Yep. Hey, look, they're all in unison now. So that music means we're basically in the home stretch. Darn. Well, since we don't have any more magic, I guess we'll just charge in. Now, one important thing to know... Ooh, we won. Is certain characters can get injured or even die in this. So if you use a charge attack and they hit you with magic, you could very well lose a character or two, which you really don't want to do unless you have to. So I would always suggest using attacks with characters like Commander's team. Those three are basically essential. They cannot get killed because they're important to the story. So that's one of the big things about the big team battle is making sure you don't lose your people. You lose your troops, and it sucks. But ooh. No more mirror for you, buddy. Hey, look who showed up. So we got the chief of the Dwarves here, helping us out just in time. This is one of those rare instances where your whole party is decided for you. I can't choose or exchange anybody right now. Because, yeah, they all three want to go along. Valeria's a traitor. So she wants to. Gramaio is obviously never going to leave our side if he can help it. Oh, she doesn't actually have it. There we go. Alright, now we explore the castle a little bit. Yes, we shall. A lot of games like this where you have some sort of place to sleep. You know, you gotta listen to a song or whatever. And this one, it's just like, screen went black. You fell asleep. You woke up. Done. It's very quick. Very efficient. Ooh, he blocked it. Yikes. 16. Well, what do we do here? Why Victor? Because Victor is really strong, really good HP, higher than most characters, but he has really bad accuracy. Or skill, I guess. It's like a lot of those runes, like the Falcon rune, the Boar rune. A lot of them do some damage, and then that's it. They don't do anything else. Sometimes when you get your weapons like really upgraded and your character's leveled up, sometimes it's like, yeah, those runes are going to do more damage, but I think your chances of getting the critical are not there anymore. But when you get a critical, your damage is like way higher than the Falcon rune will pump out for you. At least that's my experience. Oh, the door's over there. I'm the smart guy. Now, that's not always true. Like, the Fire rune or even the Soul Eater, when it starts pumping out damage instead of just making enemies disappear. Some of those are like, yeah, that damage is not beaten easily. You gotta get your characters really high leveled and upgrade your weapons or whatever. Wow, nobody wants a suit of half armor. I understand it, because without random encounters, you're never going to level, and you're never going to beat the bosses. But man, sometimes I'm just like, I don't care. I just want to keep going through the story. That's all I want, guys. They're almost dead. I can heal after the battle. See? Done. Donezo. Alright. Sometimes these castles can get confusing. Oh, I forgot to heal Kuromimi. That was smart of me, you know? But, what are you gonna do? take time out and heal him now. That's just silly, guys. That's just silly. I'm being silly here. There we go. We definitely do have a boss coming up, so I already went this way. What am I doing? See, instead of wasting an entire medicine, I could have just done that. So, Mobby. I will say some of these get like really repetitive. Some of these battles, I admit. But it's what you gotta do. It's what you gotta do so you can beat the final boss. I will say, I wish this game had a super boss. You know, like in a lot of games, or a lot of RPGs at the time, especially these ones, there were super bosses everywhere. Once they started getting popular, everybody was like, well, we gotta do a super boss. But there's just really hard enemies that, although if you're not prepared, the final boss is actually pretty tough. But we'll get there. We still gotta defeat the other 4 great generals. Well, we still gotta defeat all 5. We haven't even finished off Kwanda Rosman. But first, let me fight this dragon. He's lightning, so I don't think I should use the Thunder Rune right now. See, 246 is pretty good damage right now. You see, Fire Breath is not very good right now. It's not what we want you to be throwing at us right now, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know. Could be a female dragon. I don't know. You know, you're only making this battle longer by doing that, dragon. When you dodge attacks, it just means we're going to be at this a lot longer. That's all. That's all it means. That's what enemies don't get in these games. Look, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna take you down. You might as well just accept it. And he did it again. He doesn't want to accept it. He just wants to keep breathing fire on all of us. Gee whiz. Yeah, let's keep the big damage up at least. I should probably have people keep healing. I mean, Tyr and Victor are pretty good health-wise, because Tyr's not taking much of anything. And Victor's got a ton of health. But everybody else, we could use a little boost. Oh. Alright, guess we better watch out for that attack too. Honestly, you probably would have gotten me a little bit faster if you had just kept breathing fire on me. Well, I guess not. I guess you just You want to go back to the fire and actually try to take me down. Better hope I don't get you first. Hey, there you go. See, if you just admit that you suck, everything will work out great. Alright, is this going to be the round? 318. Take that. See, look, her normal attack actually did pretty good damage. It might have even done more. It's about the same. Maybe. But hey, we won, who cares? Alright. Well, with that, we have won. So I guess now it's time to find Mr. Great General himself. Of course, after we beat up these shields that just decide to pop up and do whatever they want. Fling some rings at us, I guess. Yeah, we'll beat him. Kuromimi will be fine. Yeah, gotta get us up a level. The insurmountable. Like nobody ever called you that. And here is our third battle type. It's very similar to the last one, except this is just a one-on-one battle. We'll have a few of these. My strategy is basically almost always defend. Because of that. And desperate attacks cannot go through. See, look, he's dumb. He did it twice. Now, what they say determines what they're going to do. Okay. So, you just gotta, if you don't have like a guide or something, you can just look at what they're saying and say, okay, that seems like he's gonna hit me and try to hit me hard. Oh, he's glowing. Well, okay, I guess. Huh, I guess they're mad. What do you mean? So, this is a very important thing. You have to show mercy here. Unless you don't care. But Yeah, so there you go. Yes, yes, that's exactly what we're doing. And that's how we convinced him. And that's how we got Kwanda Rosman to join us. Oh, yeah, look. The kobolds are back to normal. Most of the elves are still dead. Most. Well, we've got a whole slew of new characters now. Oh. Well, we got a lot of new characters. We won our first major battle and duel. So, if you say wait, you just don't get a free ride back to the castle. But now that we've got all that, I think we're going to go ahead and cap it here for today. Join us next time and we'll see what battles await. Thanks for watching, guys.